Hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
It's the debut episode.
Pew, 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 pew.
Bow, bow, bow.
Bow, bow, bow. Welcome to the
Playlist Based Podcast.
Playlist Based Podcast.
We'll get it together as it goes.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. I'm Sydney.
I'm Amani.
We're besties.
We're besties from college. East Carolina. Go Pirates. And we wanted to do a music podcast. We make playlists for each other. They're love letters.
All the time. They're great.
They're wonderful. And
Nobody
we're just
can do
like,
it like
we're kind
us.
of good at this.
We're great at this.
Let's make some money.
Pay us. Also, I feel like we have great musical opinions.
Yes.
And people need to hear them.
They need to hear them. I think they may agree with them. They may disagree with them.
I hope they disagree.
Please comment
love
if
that.
you disagree.
I love a good back and forth.
I love an argument. I'm a Leo, and she's a Sagittarius. Fire signs.
Bow, bow, bow.
So we with it. We will argue back with you.
All the smoke.
All the smoke. So we are going to start this podcast because this is our first podcast. We're going to celebrate debuts. We're going to list our top 3 debuts and top worst debuts. Qualifications. 1, no mainstream success. So you can't be in a group or any type of like acting success before.
Brand new.
Brand new. This is like your first thing. Also, we're reviewing albums, not mixtapes. There's a difference. And we can do a whole episode on the difference between them. Honestly, you think we can?
I would like that.
I think we can. But yes, albums. And also, we're just doing the overall impact. Who shook it up?
Who touched us?
Like, who changed the game for real?
Who shook the fucking table?
Also, do we want to tell our age on this podcast?
No.
No, okay. I feel like it gives a lot of context.
No.
Oh.
I'm as mysterious as can be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, you might be able to figure it out anyway.
It's fine.
But yeah, the impact is definitely where we're going for. Not necessarily sales. It might not be number 1 or anything like that, but they changed the game.
Right.
So we'll start with your first choice.
Okay. My first choice is a pop girly, maybe the pop girly of our time.
I agree.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Debut album, The Fame.
Period.
Debuted at number 2, but it went number 1 in my house.
Period. Same
Great
here.
songs. Great songs.
Same here.
Let's see some of the singles. Just Dance.
Just Dance.
Poker Face.
Poker Face.
Love Game.
Love Game.
Love Game was a good one.
It was a good one.
Paparazzi also.
Paparazzi was also a good one.
I played that song out.
The MTV performance of Paparazzi.
Okay.
Honestly,
The awards? Hanging up with the blood?
The vocals. It was live vocals, and I feel like the MTV, and I could be wrong. I could be saying false information. But I just remember the MTVs, a lot of the award shows, people were lip singing. And that one was like really crazy because she's a pop girly who could actually blow. And it was just like.
But outside of the performance, she showed up showing her ass. Because
was that the meat dress?
That was the meat dress.
Yes.
What you got on, girl? Dress, shoes. I feel like she had a headband.
Raw meat. Raw freaking meat. I feel like
shaking the game.
She shook the game. And she was pissing people off because she was for the gays.
She was very much for the gays.
She was for the gays
and the girls.
And people did not like that.
And I feel like in interviews, they tried to clock her about it. Like,
yeah. Remember the whole rumor about her being a hermaphrodite? That was so random.
It was so
like
random.
That was so like anti like LGBT. Like what? Where did you come up with that? First of all, there's nothing wrong with being a hermaphrodite,
No,
but
not
like
at all.
they just
Don't
made a
put
spectacle
that on
out
somebody.
of it. Yeah. Why are you trying to make a spectacle out of her?
Because she was the pop girly.
She was, and she was eating them up.
Yeah, she was.
Being different.
So, yeah.
I used to dance, and I will tell you, those 4 songs that we named, Just Dance, Poker Face, Love Game, and Paparazzi, they were big jazz numbers for every competition we went to.
I can see that.
And it was like the slow version, the fast version, like it was just... Lady Gaga was... And then Alejandro, I know that's not on this album, but there was a lot of Lady Gaga at that time, because she was very art.
Yeah.
Like very... Foxy, very like, so.
Yeah, different
for the times.
Yeah.
But did we already say she sold?
No, we didn't.
She went double platinum. 4 million copies sold worldwide.
It's crazy.
That's a great first choice.
I feel like it really made an impact.
It did.
And I hate to keep saying that, but It was just different.
It shook the
It was
world.
very much in your face. And then she had Akon behind her when she first started.
Yeah.
So everybody was just like, Akon, who is this weird ass white girl?
I think she changed how people looked at pop and pop artists. Because before her, it was very like, I don't want to say cheesy, but like
Bubblegum.
And she was like, no, this is pop too. And you guys are going to like it. And you're going to play it in your local Target. Period. Period.
Get your coins however you
Get
can.
your coins. So
Worked with a lot of good producers also. Red One, Space Cowboy, Martin K.
Yes.
Shout out to you. And she produced herself, which I wasn't
Hip on. Yes.
Yeah.
She plays instruments. So that sounds
They're very
about
much
right.
included in the whole process.
Yes.
Yeah.
An artiste, if you will. If you will. Artiste. Okay, so
Let's go to
I
yours.
went different avenue. I went D'Angelo. So D'Angelo dropped July 3rd, 1995. He was 21 years old. He dropped his debut album, Brown Sugar, which was only 22 on Billboard 200, but it sold over 300,000 copies its first week.
It's crazy to know that it was so not. I don't want to say so low on the charts, but not as high as you would think.
For 300,000 copies in 1 week, that's insane. That's only 22 on the
Yeah.
charts. But I feel like and it might just be me. I feel like R&B's trend lower because it's not like popular music, but R&B has a for certain sector, but I don't know why it doesn't trend higher on the charts, even though they sell.
Well, I don't know. I can't say because I don't know most of the R&B charts back in the day, but like I feel like that was a time where R&B was going crazy, especially
Yeah, the
like
neo
the
soul.
soundtracks. Like,
Yeah, and that's why I put him on this list because he was like the headliner for neo soul. I feel like
Yeah,
when you
that's a good
listen to it, and even now a lot of people sample his stuff, but like Brown Sugar, the album had Brown Sugar, Cruisin', which was remade by don't know his name. What's his name with the eyes?
with the eyes,
The old
Smokey.
Smokey. Smokey. I think it's Smokey. Smokey. It's remade by Smokey. And then, can I get a fact check on that? Quote.
Please,
But
we would
Cruisin'
love
is
a
not
fact
his
check.
original song. But it also had Me and Those Dream of Eyes of Mine, which is one of my favorite songs, and Lady. And Lady is one of those.
Lady is a good one.
Yes, Erica was in that video.
Yeah, she was.
Looking good.
Lady was a
But
good one.
yes, it was just. I think that would change the R&B game a lot. Very neo soul, very like. It just propelled his career so much.
And I think it was a great sex symbol addition
Sex symbol,
to the R&B boys,
but not like
neo soul boys.
neo soul boys. But it's also like sex, but it's not like in your. It's poetic sex.
Was it not in your face?
It was, but like it's not like Jodeci sex. You know what I mean?
Okay,
it's not
okay,
like you know what I
okay,
mean. It's
yeah.
like.
I feel like maybe his
write
words,
me a poem.
yeah,
like,
his
you know what I
words
mean?
were very sensual, but his
Loose silk.
videos,
Yeah.
the videos were very in your face for me.
They were very romantic though.
They were romantic.
It's romantic, sexy. Romantic.
I can do that.
Yeah, we can agree.
For that fact check, so Cruisin' was actually originally written by Smokey Robinson. So you were correct on that.
Sorry.
We know music here.
Hello. James, if you do not get out my camera.
This is our podcast dog,
James Brown. If you can see him, you might not be able to
James.
see him.
which I don't know. We're very much music girly, so James Brown, I feel like is very
yes.
fitting for him.
Yes.
I told her to name her dog a black name.
Yes. And I took
didn't
it
think-
literally.
I didn't think it would get that black.
Yeah, I did take it literally.
But I said black.
Yeah, he's a black dog. He's a Negro.
And we want him to know that.
He knows that through and through.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, D'Angelo, very
Sexy.
sensual, sexual. Yes, Smokey. He knows his music. Also, I feel like this is another artiste. If you've seen him live or if you've seen his videos live, this is a person that can play instruments, who can play with his own records. You see him on live, he's like he's reperforming his songs
Okay.
in a way, like restructuring the band and stuff like that, and just it's a more of an experience that comes with music that you don't get with every artist nowadays. And
I
I
like
feel like
people who
people
do
saw that
that.
as soon as this album dropped. They're like, oh, this is a musician. This is not someone writing
Yeah.
for you. This is not something that's put together and like, oh, this is this is gonna be good. This is like
I like
you.
people who do that. Like it. I don't know. I feel like you almost have to like compose your music again when you do it live.
Yeah,
Studio version, amazing.
love it.
Give me something different.
Give me something different.
You know, I like a little guitar too.
Yeah,
Give me
he
some
had a lot of
horns.
instruments in the room,
Yeah.
and so he had a lot of instruments on on the tape, not the
I
table,
love that.
the stage.
Yeah.
We love that.
We love musicians.
But yeah. So next person we have in mind, Sydney.
We have Miss Rihanna, Robin Rihanna Fenty, if you're
Where's
nasty.
Robin? Where is she?
That's not where I wanted to go.
Okay, let's go back.
But-
like
Okay.
almost 20 years ago. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's skip over that.
20 years.
So April 30th, 2005.
And what?
She had her debut, Music of the Sun.
Yes.
Singles included, of course, Pondy Replay.
Period.
That-
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
You could not get away from that song.
And then when the video dropped, I'm like, she's cute.
I don't think I realized that she was 17 years old because
No,
in
she was
2005,
really
I mean, I was
young.
younger than her, so I'll give y'all that. That's it. But I don't think I realized that she was 17. That seems so young
That's
to me
really
now.
young.
Yeah.
Other singles, If It's Loving That You Want, that was a bop. It was a cute little,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
SOS.
Everywhere.
Unfaithful. Unfaithful was everywhere.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's so different from Pawn to Replay as far as like that time period.
she had silly, goofy songs.
Yeah.
And Unfaithful, I felt like really showed her vocal range. And it was also very much like, maybe I like sad songs too.
And I think for that time period, like they wanted you to in only one lane. So that was like a very like, that was showing diversity.
Now that you say that, yeah, that's
that was
crazy.
showing like I could do this and that. And they did not let people do that at that time.
It's true.
So, okay, girl.
Debuted at number 10 on the Billboard 200, selling 68,000 copies first week.
Yep.
However, we are gold now.
We are.
We are gold now. Should I talk about the drama now?
Ooh, maybe let's get into it a little bit.
Okay, we'll get into it a little bit. Really good producers, Carl Sturken and Evan Rogers, Poke and Tone, track masters,
Yes.
worked with some really big hitters.
For her first album, yeah.
Yeah. But also shout out to Def Jam. Please fact check me, Mr. Fact Checker. I want to say she was signed to Def Jam.
Okay.
And that was still very much under Jay-Z at the time.
Is this the drama?
Why not?
Let's talk about it.
Now, when she first debuted, it was cute.
Yeah.
It was alright. Pondy Replay. Okay, yeah. DJs didn't know like really what to do with it. Like, okay, she's cute. She's really young though.
Yeah.
They were selling, but they wasn't really selling like that.
Yeah.
You're signed under Jay-Z. Jay-Z signed you himself. Managers was like, you know what? Let's get Jay-Z to say a little blurb, do a little interview, shout her out.
Okay.
Get the record selling. You're Jay-Z. You're at the top right now. You want to help your artist or not?
Period. Do you?
He said, all right, yeah, whatever. I'll do it. Come time to do it, I think it was maybe like an MTV appearance or something like that. Jay-Z like, I changed my mind. Yeah, I changed my mind.
Oh.
But that pissed the manager off.
Rihanna's manager. Okay.
That pissed him off. So homeboy started going to all the blogs and the trash magazines. It was like,
They fucking.
guess who having an affair? But it was such a big thing because Rihanna was 17, 16, 17, 18.
Wait, back up. Affair, is he married to Jay?
I don't
Beyonce,
think
or
they
just
were married just yet, but they were heavily involved.
Together, okay. Because Beyonce loved denying that stuff until she got married to him.
You know, she denied it a really long time.
There's interviews, she's just like, no.
We're friends.
Rumors.
And I love that.
Rumors.
I love that. It was cute.
It was cute.
But
Very Virgo of her, but yes.
after that happened, stories started picking up traction. Guess who's at the top of the charts now?
Wonder Replay.
Yeah.
No, but for real.
Yeah.
Drama does that.
They love
Drama
a good
does that.
story.
And also, let's be clear, Rihanna's cute.
Super
she
cute.
She was very the it girl for that time period too. Because I think that you can also have a good album, but you can also just be someone wants to root for. I think people really wanted to root for Rihanna.
Yeah, a girl from the island.
The girl from the island, she was very likable, at least on camera to audiences.
Yeah, she was cute.
And stuff. In 2005, that's still early. That's before social media and stuff. So we really didn't know anybody's like real stuff.
Mm-hmm. She got nominated for some awards.
Mm-hmm.
Best New Artist at the MTV Awards. Excuse me, award.
Ooh.
I love you. I don't know. I feel like she
was
really,
different.
yeah, it was different.
It was reggae.
It was, girl, get out my head. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all that reggae, dancehall, R&B, pop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I liked it.
I
It
liked
was
it
a
a
cute little
lot.
fusion.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. I mean, I definitely set the tone for her. How many albums does Rihanna have?
I really want to say it's like, okay, let's go through it. Because it was Music of the Sun.
Mm-hmm.
Then it was
The red.
Before that, it was Good Girl Gone Bad.
Okay.
And then it was where she was really edgier.
With the red. That's the red hair
rated R.
era. Okay.
That's rated R. Rated
I
R.
don't think I knew Rihanna had this many albums.
Yeah,
Okay.
then it was Red. And then it was
Anti,
yeah.
The crazy thing about Rihanna, and I'm scared to say this on like camera, I only know Rihanna for her first album and her last album. Like Ponder Replay, I remember that. I remember where I was. I remember like the vibe and stuff, and I remember Anti. But the in between, I remember the in between albums, not her albums. I just remember her being like a relevant person because
Always.
of her fashion, her haircuts. I remember everyone wanted a pixie cut because of Rihanna. Everyone wanted a red haircut because of Rihanna.
She was that girl. Oh, we missed one. She has 7 albums.
See, I wouldn't even know that. And you know what? I probably know.
Actually, Rihanna actually has 8 studio albums.
It's 8.
That's
and
crazy.
3 EPs and 1 feature album. Like
That's crazy. I don't think I knew Rihanna had that much of a catalog.
And you know what? That's probably why she like, leave me the fuck alone.
Leave me alone. You guys have a lot. Just
have a lot.
re-listen to it because I'm sure you guys haven't listened to it because I haven't. And that's no shade at all.
crazy.
It's just because like
That's crazy. I will listen to a Rihanna album like when Good Girl Gone Bad came out.
yeah,
It was a time. I didn't know anything about Going Bad, but damn it, I did.
Is that what the S&M is on?
No, I think
See,
that's
I'm
on
way all
Red.
over the place.
You're all over the place. I think S&M is on the red one, Loud.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's actually the #1 single off of that one.
Okay, I remember Loud. I
Ray-
can name a song off of each album, but like genuinely.
Okay, so Good Girl Gone Bad was Umbrella.
Okay,
and
Umbrella. Okay, that's the
Breaking
second one, right?
Dishes and Shut Up and Drive.
Okay, because that album, Shut Up and Drive was a what am I trying to say? Like a studio album. Like people could like put that in their movies.
Yeah.
That was everywhere.
I think it was in a couple movies, actually.
It was. Because that was also the time I feel like, and I might get my timelines wrong, but the Fast and Furious and like just the car vibes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was
and
really cute.
Herbie Reloaded. Do you remember like all those movies about like cars and stuff?
That was really random.
Random thought. Anywho, next person.
Yeah, who we got
I'm
next?
going to be controversial and bring up Chris Brown.
Right after Rihanna.
Right after Rihanna.
It's crazy.
And I have a love-hate relationship with Chris Brown.
It's easy to have.
It's so easy to have. And I don't want to bring him up, but I do want to bring him up because Chris Brown actually was the first artist that I feel like I was like, oh,
This is a superstar.
this is a superstar. My age, amazing person.
Yeah.
2005, the album dropped, self-titled, Chris Brown. Singles, Run It, Yo, Give Me That, Say Goodbye, and Poppin'. I don't know about y'all, but name a better.
Even the ones that didn't make it into singles. Let me tell you, that album is flawless.
Fire.
It's flawless.
It's flawless. No skips.
It's flawless.
Flawless. He could perform that album as a concert. And
I'll still go crazy.
I will go crazy. He don't have to perform anything else, just that album. Go on a concert. He could make whatever debt. He's not in debt, but if he went under debt, like some artists do, go out, hit the road, and just do that album, and you'll be good.
Which
Actually,
artist?
remaster it.
Which artist?
Huh?
Okay. Moving on. See? See? God don't like ugly.
No, but for real, like if like bills were due, he could go back out, remaster that album, and put it out, and it'd be.
And he was so young.
16 years old.
16.
From Virginia. Also,
VA.
we're from North Carolina, so Virginia around the corner.
Yeah. He was like our neighbor.
Yeah. It's like a 2-hour drive. Like,
Yeah.
it's not even that bad.
It's fine.
It's fine. But yes.
But even outside of the singles, like Young Love, Your Man Ain't Me, like
Chris Brown was a superstar.
Yeah.
He is a superstar. But he was the superstar.
he was the superstar.
That came out of nowhere. I honestly will not
young
say
black
I
man.
can't.
This mic is really giving me problems, but
You okay?
we're gonna work it out.
Work it out. Let me mute this.
I feel like maybe I'm okay.
But yes. You good?
I think I'm good.
I gotta keep moving this too.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm sorry, our budget isn't there yet, guys.
We'll get there.
all right, sir. we'll fix it.
We'll get there.
We'll get there. But no, yeah. That album actually went triple platinum. Sold over 1 million singles, over 2 million. Oh, he sold over 1 million copies, 2 million of the singles.
Big hitters for producers.
First of all, big hitters for producers. People, Scott Storch. He worked with Beyonce, Brandy, Dre, Snoop. Also had Cool and Dre working with Wayne, Fat Joe, Nas. Like, he had some really crazy people.
Sean Garrett. I love me some Sean Garrett.
On that album.
Yeah.
Working with him,
Sean
like
Garrett.
making it. And then I heard that he actually wanted to rap more on that album. I'm glad he didn't.
They said, baby. That cute
1,
little
2, 3, 4. Dance.
That cute little baby face. We're gonna have you dancing and singing. Don't worry about it. Thanks.
The rapper, we do not need. Yeah.
Thanks. Lil Bow Wow he's good.
He's good. We like that. But
like
also, that was when Lil Bow Wow. No, was Lil Bow Wow coming out?
I think he was coming out of Lil Bow Wow a little bit.
We don't need another
tiny
one
bit.
though. We want a boy band type vibe, but just you.
And it really gave that.
And it gave that.
It really gave that. I remember myself, like, so you are the older sister. I'm
the oldest, yes.
I had an older sister. So I was very much listening to a lot of the things that she listened to.
Yes.
And I just remember we had this big behind blue and gray speaker that we would transport in and out of our room to the bathroom. And that CD stayed in that speaker. When I'm taking a shower, don't worry about it because you already know what y'all about to listen to.
Yes.
Great album.
I had that album, like a CD version of it. I also had that album on my iPod. So I bought it twice. And I just loved it. I loved him. I just thought he was so cool.
So cute.
So cute.
He was so cute.
Dancer vibes. It was just like...
He had some good influences, too.
He had some good influences, and he was influenced by Michael Jackson. You could tell.
Yeah,
you could
tell.
It looked like he was just a fan of art, which was so
And I feel like some of the parents kind of like that. You know, older people really like when newer artists pay homage or homage, however you want to say it, like to the older generation.
I agree.
And Michael was the influence.
Also, at the time when Chris Brown dropped, he was very 16-year-old. He wasn't trying to be. He was very age appropriate. The songs were very age appropriate, even though they were still about chasing girls and stuff like that. They were still very cute.
Something that your parents would be like,
yeah,
all right,
sure. I see why you like it,
CD.
but
don't go
cool.
crazy. Yeah, really cute.
Next,
now, okay, I just want to put a disclaimer out there. Not that we are Chris Brown fans, but we are not Chris Brown fans.
So
beautiful gowns.
We're going to Dreamville.
We are going to Dreamville,
and he's going to be there.
And I'm not gonna say I'm gonna be quiet while he's singing. However, any other day outside of that, I'm not a Chris Brown fan.
No, I can't say I'm a Chris Brown fan or stan, but I can't deny the impact that he had on my childhood.
Yeah.
Because it was
huge.
It was huge. It was a time.
I had to, okay.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we do not condone any of his behavior.
But when you get on that mic, Christopher Maurice Brown.
1, 2,
I don't know
3.
how I knew that. I'm not a fan for real.
Sounds like a fan.
It was the middle and last name.
Okay. Anyway,
okay.
Moving on.
Anyway, moving on. Next one.
So I have another. I'm kind of going pop today. I have another of one of the pop girlies.
Okay.
Miss Britney Spears.
Great one.
Great one. Debut
Great
album,
one.
Baby One More Time, debuted at number what? Oh
One.
no. Come on now. Selling 121,000 copies first week.
Yes.
This is not downloading nothing. This is getting your ass up and going to the
This is
store.
1999. Yeah. Yeah.
Wow, over 14 million copies sold. Certified 14
times.
14 is crazy.
That's crazy.
The pop girlies weren't doing it like that.
They still aren't.
She was 17.
Yep.
And
I'm actually reading her book, and this is crazy.
I would enjoy reading that after
They have it on Spotify.
for free.
Yes, you can listen to it. The audiobook.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
yeah, 17-year-old is very young. That's what made me
Super
think of this because
young.
she's like, yeah.
Super young. She breakout singles, Baby One More Time, of course. Sometimes You Drive Me Crazy. Born to Make You Happy. A lot of the top white producers. Great producers.
Great producers.
Yeah. Let's see, Dennis Pop, Eric Foster White. I've heard about
Yes.
him. They weren't really slacking when it
No.
came to Miss Britney. I feel like they were
No.
kind of giving her the budget.
They were giving her the budget. They were giving her the time and the energy. And I really wish I was further along in the book so I could give you some more context to how she was. I feel like she talks about it in the book,
Interesting.
how she felt. But I'm still in her childhood. Do we want to take a break and then we can dive even deeper?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Yeah.
Please wait for what should our cute little break name be? Give me a break.
Little sesh, little 5-minute break. I don't know.
I don't know. We'll think about it.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
New mic setup. When did it get personal?
Just a little bit.
Comfortable?
Up close.
Just to you.
I
For
like
you.
it. For the fans.
For the fans.
Okay. We left off talking about Miss Spears.
Miss Spears, her singles. Great choice because I think that Britney Spears is like the American Pie girl. You know what I mean? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Like apple pie, like American blonde,
Sweet
blue eyes.
little- yeah.
People were rooting for her too.
But I also think for a minute they weren't rooting for her though. Like a lot of people were coming at her, especially about the outfit, the schoolgirl outfit.
Yeah.
And then it was she's too grown. And then when she got grown, it was she's too grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was also 17 years old when she dropped.
Really cute.
Really cute. On the brink of turning 18, so I feel like it's very like I think that a lot of people base their debuts off of Britney Spears though, like breaking out, especially the Disney Channel girls,
Yeah.
like really like breaking out into adulthood and like showing that you are a grown woman, even though we all know that 18 is not grown.
It's not.
And let's say it again. 18. Where's my camera?
Let's do
18
all
is
of
not
them.
grown.
Not at all.
Not at all. But go off.
Go-
it's
go
nothing
off,
but
legal
grown.
government.
Yeah,
Go
go
off.
off. It's not. It's not. But that's the kind of vibe that people were pulling
Yeah.
from after. And I think they were trying to make mini Britney Spears. Like
It didn't work.
these bitches are her sons though.
A little. Now, Mr. Fact Checker, please. Okay, so we know that Britney debuted in 99. Can you tell me when Christina Aguilera debuted?
Okay, so I think this was in the book. Because I think Christina Aguilera is a year younger than Christina, so I want to say it was after.
It was beef with
Maybe
them.
a year or two. But I don't think there was real beef with them. I think people just kept pitting them
not
against each other.
them.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Within the, yeah.
But even when they were younger in the book, I did get that far in the book, they were saying that people were pitting them as children against each other because they were close in age and they kind of looked similar.
Very cute.
Kind of same vibe where like a very adult, very trained voice.
So Christina Aguilera's debut was in August 24th, 1999. And it
So-
debuted at number 1 on Billboard.
Same year. So just Britney just
Couple
started.
months apart. Yeah, okay.
So yeah.
So if that's the case, then they were very much possibly marketing their albums at the same time, doing a lot of
Yeah.
promo around the same time.
Yeah.
I could see interviewers at that time like, so little Miss Christina Aguilera's right behind you. What do you think about that?
Yeah. How long do you think is a good, like, I guess now and then is different, but like, how long do you think is a good time for you to really get the most out of your album? Especially a debut album. Like, you want to make sure you get all the publicity, all the stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
so is this before or after it drops?
after it drops, you're on your press run. How long do you think is a good amount of time? Because I would be pissed. Back in that day, Britney Spears, I would be pissed if Christina dropped in August, the same year.
I was about to say, I feel like, because August is what, the 8th month?
Yeah, it's 8 months.
I think that was more than enough time. January, because I was going to say maybe a good 6 months max.
Yeah, but that's Christina's debut album. I don't know. You can't be mad at, yeah.
But it also depends on the star quality of who's dropping.
Yeah.
Because Beyonce, Beyonce now, of course. Beyonce can drop an album and we rolling off this album for 2 years.
Yeah, true. They're very pop albums. I don't know. I'm like, dang, girl, can I get the summer? Like, no.
And then I wonder if it was very much between the labels, like oh, you think you got Britney?
Yeah.
I got Christina.
Right. And I also think they were mentioning going back to that, like, bad girl thing. That is the scratch. That's Janet. Yeah. Janet was the first to do that. I think this was the first white girl to do that. And it was very like, oh, like.
Did Madonna ever was she
Madonna
ever a good girl?
was it too. Madonna was Madonna ever a good girl, though?
Yeah, I feel like I always remember Madonna like, I'm bad, but I look good.
Yeah.
Kind of girl.
Yeah, I can see that.
Please don't quote me because I wasn't the biggest Madonna fan.
Me neither. I can't tell you a
Janet.
thing, but I guess the 21st century girls.
Yeah.
Britney was definitely the girl that people were like, we're going to do our career like theirs.
Yeah.
Like,
Love
and
that for her.
Britney was everywhere.
And also, shout out to fucking Britney Spears, okay? Because a lot of people be giving her grief and like to talk shit and like to talk about her little dancing videos she do right in the entrance of her home. Dance
Leave her
and
alone.
smack your ass all you want to, Britney.
All you want to.
I feel like, not really, but I feel like maybe her name is Britney Jean. And Britney Jean, you do that.
Live your life, honestly, because she was megastar.
Young.
And I think that people think that they understand that now. But like,
they were on her ass 24/7.
Before the internet. You had people outside of your house, paparazzi.
24/7. I just wanted to go to McDonald's real quick.
I'm 17 years. I just wanted to live. I love to dance. And in her book, she talks about that. She loves to dance. She loves the spotlight, but doesn't like the spotlight.
Yeah, because I'm thinking like maybe, okay, so 2-3 years after I've been out, I'm 20. I'm a little rich now, okay?
Yeah.
I want to go to the club with my homegirls. And we can't go to the club with my homegirls because
Yeah. Yeah. I can't even control, like, that was back then. You didn't control your image. Your managers controlled your image, your publicity, and all your label control. Mine did?
Talking. Oh, sorry. Did I touch it? I probably did. I'm sorry. Yeah.
But it was a time where, like, you couldn't control anything, and that probably sucked. And you couldn't even tell anybody you couldn't control anything because you didn't have the internet. Pros and cons of the internet. I think back in the day, if she had the internet, she would have been able to talk her shit. She would have been able to pop her shit.
Yeah, she probably would have.
Because people would have really known what was going on with her because we just did not know because, like, who would know?
And also, I think they wanted to make her very bubblegum pop.
They did.
And
her first album was very bubblegum pop. It was a success.
It was. And I don't think there's anything wrong with bubblegum pop music.
Right.
But if I'm not a bubblegum pop personality girl, don't make me try to be. Because I can smile in these interviews and...
Also,
you about to have me fucked up.
There's another side to bubblegum pop or like being like that because I feel like I'm an extrovert and when you're bubbly and you're an extrovert and stuff like that, people think that you're dumb. People think that people play with you differently.
Did label her dumb.
And I think that and that's what she didn't want either.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'm an extrovert. Yeah, I'm bubbly and stuff like that, but that's not you have these other like characteristics that go with that. That's not me.
Yeah.
Like, and stop it.
Stop it.
I know my worth. I know what's going on. I know what I want. Stop trying to like put me in this box all the time.
My thing is she started so young and y'all still think she's dumb. I know a little bit about the game.
And you can't also keep me bubblegum pop forever.
Please. My God.
I'm getting old.
I'm trying to shake my ass too. Hello.
Hello.
She had a cute little body.
Yeah.
I'm trying to
She
show
still
it.
does.
She still does.
She looks the same if you really think about it.
Kinda.
Like you look at it, she's the same frame and everything.
Yeah. I love that for her.
It's just an older woman, but like
Justice for Britney always.
justice for Britney.
Moving on to the debut.
The debut.
Okay.
I'm going to take it way back.
Ooh.
Throwback. And our last one is Whitney Houston. Hold on.
The Whitney.
The Whitney
The
Houston.
Whitney.
She has it on her shirt.
The Voice.
The debut album, self-titled, #1 on the Billboard 200.
Mm-hmm.
In 1979, selling 233,000 copies first week. Certified diamond, over 13 million copies sold worldwide.
That's crazy.
Let's talk about it.
That's
Singles.
crazy.
Saving All My Love for You. How Will I Know? And Greatest Love of All.
Let's talk about
Need
it.
I say more?
Because, listen, if I love anything, how will I know
If he really loves
Come on now.
me.
Come on, Whitney. Because how will I?
Talent. Voice of the century.
Voice of the everything.
Period. Talent.
Because these bitches will not have a voice like hers.
Will not.
No.
Fact checker. Can you look up when she sung the national anthem at the Super Bowl?
Oh,
Majestic.
had these bitches going crazy.
Wonderful.
They said that
voice.
was one of the most streamed or one of the most watched Super Bowl performances.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it. It was amazing.
It was amazing. Her little white tracksuit.
She made it look easy.
Not you said, I'm coming to the Super Bowl in this little white tracksuit.
Icon.
Hair pulled up. I'm here to watch a football game, honey. Okay. I don't know.
She did it.
I don't know. She really did.
She did it. She did it. I don't even like Whitney Houston.
Fact
Braxton.
checker.
Please
Do not edit that. Don't edit that out.
No.
Because
you asking us who we're talking about as we're talking about her. I think we
y'all
said her name
might
at least
find a
5
job on
different times.
Indeed.
Please.
Anyway, it's fine. We love our fact checker.
She
Do we-
performed at the Super Bowl in 1991.
91.
1991.
Okay, so she debuted in, when did we say?
I think it was 79, right? I could be lying.
Okay. Listen, nobody
notes
did
are
the
low.
national anthem like her.
No, still to this day.
To this day.
To this day. And that album alone was doing the damn thing.
It was.
What a good album. First album. To show like vocally what you can
Vocally
do.
was crazy.
Being able to perform those songs. People still cannot perform these songs live.
No. And also, let's talk about how Miss Lady started up in what? The church.
The church.
The church.
The church.
That's why these bitches is not singing.
Go to church.
The
You don't have to
church.
listen, but please.
Get up in that choir.
Get in that choir on Wednesdays. Dude. Get up in that choir, because
That's why
the
it's
least
not,
you can do.
That's why. What's up, fact checker?
No, I'm just laughing. I'm enjoying the
Oh,
conversation.
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
paying attention again.
Oh, thanks.
Sorry.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fact checker.
But Saving All My Love won Houston's first Grammy Award for Best Female
Ooh.
Vocal Performance. And she should.
For you.
Oh, you were the
I was
first
going
verse.
lower,
I was
yeah,
the
it's
second
fine.
one. Okay.
It's okay.
We'll get it together.
No, it was great either way.
It was great. Nominated for numerous awards, including Album of the Year for the Grammy Awards for this album. Yeah.
And this is not a song on that album, but I want to talk about what song was it where she did it in one take because she wanted to go to the mall? Yes. Yeah. Not y'all piss my girl off, so roll the tape.
Roll the tape.
Roll the tape so I can go
Roll
to
the
the
tape.
goddamn mall.
Girl.
In one take.
You know what? I was speaking of one take and like just people in general, because we're gonna get into the worst three next.
Yes, we have our
But
worst-
it's all gonna come together. Watch how I work.
By the way, the song name that she did in one take is called "How Will I Know."
That's not the song I'm talking about.
Okay,
No.
but for her to do How
How
Will
I Know is a good one.
So not she has multiple songs.
The other one is called "I'm Your Baby Tonight."
I'm your baby tonight. That's what it is. Yes.
Anything for you,
And then
baby.
it's just like, you ain't need to breathe.
You need to breathe. Impressive.
You ain't need to breathe.
No.
No, I don't need to breathe. I need to go to the motherfucking mall.
I need to go to the mall.
And y'all holding me up.
Girl, anyway.
Wow.
But yeah, speaking of doing things in one take and stuff like that, I was watching an interview with Prince, or like they were talking, not Prince's interview, because he does not do interviews.
No, he hated those.
He's
He
like,
hated
this came
those.
out my face. It was like just his producers and stuff like that.
Okay.
He does songs. He does a song every day. He just keeps going. He doesn't worry about like mess ups and stuff like that. He just keeps it all in there.
I can see
just
that
to
being
get the
beneficial.
product out there. And
Yeah.
he thinks that it's like really natural and stuff. And I think that's what holds a lot of artists back, which I said we're going to get to.
Yeah.
Because they want to get perfection. They want to get like a certain sound or whatever, and they get obsessed with it instead of just like making the art. And I feel like Whitney was like, no, like even though
I'ma
she is
make this
perfect, I
shit.
think she's like the exception to this rule. Though I
Yeah.
think she is perfect.
It just came out perfect.
It just came out perfect, but like also you can keep those moments in the songs. I can't name off the top of my dome, but there's a lot of songs that actually went viral recently because of like the mess ups in the songs. Have you been seeing those clips?
I haven't, but the first one that comes to mind that we love, we're a fan, Tizo Touchdown.
Yes.
Where he was singing, I can't think of the song right now, but he's like, it's a fast part. And then he was like, oh, fuck.
Oh. Don't know.
Oh, too easy.
Too
I try to make it
easy.
too easy.
Yeah.
I try to make it. Ah, fuck.
Oh, that's a mistake.
I hope so.
Okay. Because I was thinking of, fuck, shit, damn, duh, Shy West. What's his name song? You know what I'm talking about. It was like, I got O's calling a young nigga's phone.
yeah.
That's Sheck West.
Sheck West. Thank
Yes,
you, thank you, bro.
Oh, Mamba.
Damn, I said the right name.
Fact checker.
bleep the
Fact
name.
checker.
I'ma
Oh,
bleep the
Yeah,
name.
yeah,
yeah,
bleep the name. That would be so funny.
Yes, I was trying to think of another name. That's the craziest part about that. But anyway,
I love a name bleep. Okay.
yes, that song that was a mess up.
Oh.
Yeah. And they kept it in there.
Interesting.
And that's the most viral. He's like, that's the most viral part of the song. And there's another one. There's like a whole like Instagram clip of different
I have to
songs
see that.
were mess ups and they just kept it in there. They're like, oh, that's actually really good.
I'd have to see that.
Please. I
Okay.
wish next time I see it.
Now,
Okay.
we are in the season to talk some shit. It's not that there's a certain season. We love talking shit about how these artists are not hitting the marks.
Yeah.
They're missing it.
They're missing it. They're missing it.
And I ain't gonna say maybe we know how for you to hit it.
I will, damn
Okay.
it. No, I'm just kidding. I do not know. I'm not an artist. I
We
know
are
y'all
not
sensitive
artists.
about your shit.
We respect the artistry. We respect the production.
Yeah.
Everything that goes into it.
There's also other things that go into it. There's timing.
Yeah.
There's like PR. There's
And
images.
let's shout out,
There's
let's
a lot-
shout out to the PR and marketing girlies.
Yeah.
Because they really do the thing for these artists.
Yeah, especially nowadays with social media and stuff.
Oh my gosh, I can't imagine.
There's and also there's just things that just might be good but not good for you.
Mm-hmm.
So my three, we're just gonna name our three, and then we'll talk about them. So my three are Usher and his debut album, self-titled Usher. He was only 15 years old. My other one is Tyler, the Creator, and I will get into that one too because it's Goblin. He was 20 years old, which people think that it's a decent album. But anyway, my last one is Doja Cat. Doja Cat was 22 years old, and her self-titled too. Her name's Amia, right?
Amala.
Amala.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the name of her title. That's the name of her album.
Yeah.
And I picked these people, starting with Usher. Usher's album was too grown for his ass.
He was so young.
He was so young, and that album was too grown. That was too adult for
But
him.
I think also, not to bring up any recent drama, I also think that, fact checker, please fact check me. I think that was under P. Diddy's instruction. Like, I think he was under P. Diddy's wing at that time.
So his breakout one was "You Make Me Wanna," but the
Yes.
rest of the for a 15-year-old to be singing that, I re-listened to the album. It's not right for his age group, and and that's what I was talking about, like that Jodeci kind of like very sexual album. Like it's very not. I don't know why I keep saying Jodeci. Jodeci comes to my head, but
Yeah, they were
Jodeci
sexy.
was not very. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But. Not the only ones doing it, but it just was not it for his age bracket. Because Chris Brown, that's the difference between Chris Brown and him.
Yeah.
Chris Brown was 16, same age
He's
group.
stuck in that 16.
Very like stuck in that pocket. I'm gonna go after teenage girls. Let me tell you what, you want to sell anything? hit them 16-year-old girls up.
Crazy.
Them 13-year-old girls up.
Crazy.
Anything you want to sell, just market it to a 13-year-old girl. That thing will be flying off the shelf.
Because they will wear their mamas and daddies out.
They're going to buy it.
Fact checker.
They're going to buy 10 of them.
So for the Usher album that you were talking about, his debut,
Yes.
it was executive produced by P. Diddy.
Yeah.
Still guilty.
Yeah.
Yeah, still guilty.
Yeah.
You got this 15-year-old boy talking about what?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
No.
Please let him talk about going to
And he
recess.
looks 15 years old too. If you look at the old
He
videos,
was so young.
he looks like a baby. He does not look
chest.
100 pounds soaking wet. Nobody.
So tiny.
Nobody.
Still so adorable, but
But like, if it was on somebody else, it probably would have been a very good. One thing about Diddy, we are not Diddy fans. Let's
We are
cut
not
that
Diddy
out now.
fans.
But that man can make an album.
he knows talent in
He know
people.
what to play with.
And he know how to yank it out your ass.
Yeah, we're not. The man has an eye for
He
talent.
can develop some people now.
Yeah, he is. He has an eye for it. Artistically, that's it.
That's literally it.
That's it.
Okay.
He
And
know who to play with, though. He know who to play with, because for his charges, the only coming out now, like 30 years later.
And also,
He
I
know who to
think
play
it's
with.
funny, like, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I ain't hear that shit, him messing with Faith Evans like that. I ain't hear him, now we don't know, but
We don't
I ain't hear
know.
him messing with Biggie like that.
He know who to play with. That's
Okay.
a key part of being a narcissist, though, is knowing who to play with.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, my next person is Tyler, the Creator. I think I have opinions, thoughts, concerns. I think Tyler, the Creator, was a troll, and it worked for him in other aspects except for music. He was able to get Lawyer Squad. He was able to get like his YouTube off the ground. I think a lot of people. Tyler, the Creator, has a lot of sons. That album, though, no one wanted it.
I think it was so out there
Yeah.
for a young black boy from
Yeah.
California. California, right?
Yeah, California.
Okay. I think people have a certain box that they feel like young black men from California should be in.
Yeah.
And Tyler, what the fuck are you doing?
Right. And I think he leaned into it a lot.
He loved that shit.
He loved that shit, but then a couple years later, he want to complain about people not taking him seriously. It's just like,
But also, like, you and your homeboys always acting a fucking fool.
hilarious quality
Everywhere
TV.
y'all go, y'all
Quality
getting
TV.
banned. Fact checker, please check me. I want to say he got banned from like Switzerland.
He
or
got banned from
something.
countries. No cap. Yeah.
You're getting banned everywhere,
It was
and then
like
you're
the
LOLing.
black jackass. It really was. It was comedy. It was good.
It was
But,
so
like,
good.
music is like the
Um,
back burner of it all. And I'm just like, okay, we love it, and I'm not mad at it. But as far as an album,
Mm-hmm.
No.
Just a quick fun fact. Maybe. Oh, fact checker. Do you have a fact?
Yeah, so Tyler, the Creator, was actually banned from 3 countries:
yep, countries.
UK, Australia, and New Zealand. New
Yep.
Zealand.
That's hilarious. You are a menace, sir.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you, fact checker. Going back to Lawyer Squad, just a cute little, funny little memory. Me and Amani at ECU, we were
Yes.
roommates. We got our first apartment. Well, it was my first apartment.
My first apartment too.
We were roommates, and I don't know how we ended up like talking about music one day, but we got into it.
Yes.
And we really bonded over Lawyer Squad.
Yes.
Whenever we would come home from classes, maybe she had a bad day, maybe I had a bad day. Let's turn on some fucking Lawyer Squad.
and the internet.
Yes.
The internet had some great albums.
Yeah.
Very vibey albums. If you ever want to get into that, they have some really good albums. The beginning.
people.
Just look them up on Spotify. The internet. Sid the Kid.
Sid, that's my baby.
Yeah. She's happily married now.
That's my baby.
She's happily married
okay.
now.
Anyway, they're engaged. But,
And then
okay.
last one I said was Doja Cat, her self-titled album. I think, again, wrong for the image, wrong for like, I think she might have been rushing it because she had Moo come out.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't like it.
I also think the style was a little off at that point.
Yeah.
The wigs.
The wigs. And you know what? To be fair to her, not everyone's going to get it right the first time.
That's true. And that's okay.
And you had need time to grow and stuff like that. But that to be your debut album, I don't even think people know that that's your debut album. I think
Yeah.
most people think your debut album was Hot Pink.
Hot Pink, yeah. That's
And
what
I
I
think
thought.
this one was also independent too. So
Interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think I knew that.
Yeah, she needed some help.
Well, we're really happy she got it.
Professional help. But yeah.
Okay.
I mean, some people need room to grow, and I'm sure people gonna be looking at our podcast like,
And when we grow,
yeah.
Kiss my ass.
Kiss my ass.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But it just, for her to be as big as the artist that she is now, to be her first debut album.
Yeah.
That's why I put it on my list.
Beautiful gowns.
Beautiful.
My top 3 debuts. Oh, worst debuts. Excuse me. I said Normani.
Crickets.
And I have so many thoughts on Normani, so we're gonna save her for last. I said Victoria Monet, and I also said Money Long. So I'm gonna do Vicky M first because what a great performer.
Yes.
What a great artist.
Yes.
What a great songwriter.
Yeah.
At the time, great songwriter for other people. It just wasn't, and I don't know, I won't say a great songwriter for other people, but it was very much like you have to already be popping for this song to pop.
Yes, I agree.
She gave a lot of Ariana Grande songs.
Yeah.
Charted.
Right.
Of course, it's Ariana.
Right.
It's not going to work like that.
Yeah.
And I think that sucks because she had a lot of time in the game, like writing. Yeah, like, but that's why I'm also so happy that she's popping now.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like having a lot of time in the game and maybe not getting it right first really does something.
Yeah,
for
and
when
let's
you
be
do
clear,
get
like
it right.
we're not like hating on these people. We're just thinking,
No.
okay, you had a slower start than other people,
Yeah,
and I think that
but
she
you
had a
got
slower
here.
and you got there.
3 Grammys now.
3 Grammys, you did it, and
Love
like
that
it
for
came
her.
together. Like sometimes it just needs like timing, like the right person, the right vision, the right choreography. Because I didn't know she could dance until
dance her ass
the
off.
second album dropped.
Yeah.
And then she had some ideas and stuff. I would see it on YouTube because I'm a YouTube girly. I watch all the videos all the time.
Yeah.
I could see it, but it just wasn't like pulled together. But the second album really pulled everything together. It was really good.
I love that for her. I really do.
Yeah.
Okay. Money Long.
Same.
Writes great songs for other people.
Yeah.
It's not going to work the same for you.
Honestly, I think with Victoria Monet and Money Long, like, I don't know how old either of these ladies are, and I don't want to put age as a problem, but I'm like, how do you, like, transfer your personality to social media?
Oh, okay.
So people can like you, because that's what a lot of the things are now. Like, people, you need to be a likable person and personality for people to, like, really vibe with your music and to be able to, like, push it to the charts.
Yeah.
Because it is a game, like, let's be honest.
And I also think, just going back to Victoria Monet, I think, me personally, her man
is fine.
had a lot to do with her kind of just being bumped up just the tiniest bit.
Yeah.
And I
People
don't
being
mean
nosy.
him. Yeah, I don't mean him in particular, just their story.
Yeah.
And how hot of a couple they are.
They're very sexy.
They are so fun.
She's really pretty too. And I don't think that I hate to be like that, but I don't remember knowing what her face looked like until her second album dropped. And like maybe that just might be a matter of like how you present yourself on social media, not like in a bad way, but like how often you're on social media, are you doing the trends and stuff like that? And I hate to be like that, but like shit's an algorithm now.
Yeah,
I'm on YouTube all the time, and certain things will just not come across my page.
It's
and
weird.
It's not based on what I watch or what I don't watch. I'll start a new YouTube page tomorrow. I do it all the time just to see what like is hot and what's pushed towards me.
I'm ready to get into some shit talking.
Okay.
And Normani. What happened, girl?
First of all, should she even be on this list? She's on this list because the lack of album she was able to provide.
Still no debut album.
Let me tell you, Motivation dropped 2019.
That's crazy.
It's 2024.
That's crazy. And she has only, one more single under that? Because it's Motivation, and then what's the one with Cardi? I wanna drive you crazy.
Wild Side. The name of the song is Wild Side.
Thank you.
That's it.
That's it.
And a couple features here and there.
Yeah.
And just maybe 2 weeks ago, you talking about a debut album? I don't care.
We don't care anymore.
I don't care.
And we were rooting for her so bad in 2019. We were going crazy.
Yes, drop them white girls. Yes, start your own career. Fuck them. Where's that?
The dancing, the vibe, it was there.
Dance.
It is there. I think you lost the momentum.
I'm
though.
bored.
And I think people are going to be waiting for you to fail instead of like succeed. Not saying like, obviously we're still rooting for you, but
Always.
like people
For
are
everybody
going to
black.
genuinely because you waited so long.
I think the fact checker has an opinion.
Yeah, so I just wanted to ask a question. In your opinion, what do you think is the reason why it took her so long to drop a debut album?
I think we were talking about this earlier. I think she's a perfection girly. I think it has to be
A lot of pressure.
Yeah, I think it has to be perfect from tip to toe.
She was getting Beyonce references from day one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think maybe either
Comparisons, not references. I'm sorry.
I feel like maybe it's like people are really expecting a lot out of me, so I have to make it perfect kind of deal.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see it being anything other than that. Maybe she doesn't have the right songs, she feels like. The producers. I don't know. She could give us a teaser of something.
Something. I don't know. I think she might have got scared because, and I think that her fear might have been projected into those like being perfectionist because either it's gonna work or it's not.
Yeah.
And we've in 2023 we got some trash music, and since then we've let a lot of shit slide.
We have
let a lot of shit slide. She would have been on the charts. She could have been able to.
If you think that's even sadder that you didn't drop.
Yeah,
because we got Trash Girl. Even if your shit is trash, drop it.
Drop it. We want to hear it. You might be on our worst top. You still might be on the list, but at least you would have been able to set some momentum. She had a lot of momentum from Motivation. She had a lot of it.
She did.
And maybe she wasn't expecting it to blow up like that. I don't know.
I feel like if I'm your manager or whoever, bitch, once I see all the social media presence that this song got, get your ass in the studio.
Yeah.
I'm not playing with you.
I'm not playing.
Get in the studio right now. Pick a song out right now.
Yeah.
Because we're about to drop another one.
I'm curious.
You don't think it has something to do with the label?
The label would want to make money off of that, though.
Labels do be holding shit up. Because, I mean, TDE and SZA, she has a lot of problems with them holding her music up.
But she had her first, at least an album out before she...
I can't see them wanting to hold it up that bad to where it's taking years to drop an album.
Because you're losing money at some point. You're not like... I mean, and it might have been a case where the holdup was that she couldn't get on the same page as her label.
Yeah.
Negotiation-wise.
I can see that. Because I also think that's a lot of the perfectionist aspect.
Damn. It sucks, though.
I'm really upset with you, girl.
We're
but
really upset with you.
I'm still rooting for you, I guess.
We are. Playlist babes, we are.
We're
We're just going to talk shit, though. But we really, I cannot even put it in words how excited I was to see her.
You were.
I was so excited.
You were.
Dark skin, black girl dancing, singing pop.
I remember I said her name wrong maybe twice around you.
And I was like...
And you were like, why do you keep saying her name wrong?
And her name she's a Amani, vibe, Normani, come on.
Sure.
We were living through her. Anyway. Honorable mentions that we do not fit our rules that we set.
Mm-hmm. And just to remind y'all of those rules for our debut, they were no mainstream success, which means no group breakouts or acting careers. The album's not mixtape. And Impact. They very much still fit Impact like crazy.
All of them do. They just didn't fit the other ones. Michael Jackson's.
Come on.
So technically his first one was Got to Be There when he was a child, but I was going to refer to Off the Wall, which is back there.
If you
after the Jackson 5. Yeah. Set it off. He did that.
I sound good.
I think so.
Please stop.
Wow.
Don't listen to Brady.
Living off the wall.
Thank you. We enjoyed it.
Thanks.
Anyway, what the next one? Beyonce, Dangerously in Love.
Hold on one damn minute. Because we is not about to talk about Michael Jackson like a quick little and move the fuck
You're
on.
right. We
love Michael Jackson in this house.
We love Michael Jackson in this house.
Houses combined. It's one house. We love Michael Jackson. And damn it, Jackson 5.
Jackson 5.
We love Jackson 5.
We love them.
This man And I don't know, fact checker, you can't fact check me. And also, I'm being a little silly. This man was 4 years old.
4.
With a mic in his hand with his brothers.
With his brothers.
Getting his ass redacted.
Redacted.
Because Joe Jackson wanted some money.
He was actually age 5.
Joe said, get your ass up.
5, 6, 7, 8.
I just learned my 5, 6, 7, 8.
I literally can't even count, bro. I literally can't count. Doing talent shows, doing Vegas shows, like just working. My man, first of all, Michael Jackson is a Virgo. We love hate Virgos here. Fire sign, let me remind you.
Do.
We love hate Virgos, but we respect Virgos because they be on their grind.
They do.
They're annoying, but they be on their fucking grind, and they don't play no games.
I think Virgos are people who are perfectionists without it taking forever.
Yeah.
Kinda.
They like what they like, but they know what they like. Mm-hmm. They know what they're looking for. I think when people don't know what they're looking for, that's when the perfectionist shit takes too long.
Yeah, I can see that.
Let me look up something really quickly, but Michael Jackson, Off the Wall. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about The Wiz. Let's talk like a career.
So many, a
career. But Off the Wall set it off.
Yeah, it did.
It really did.
And the reason why we couldn't include him in our debuts is because he got so much success from Jackson 5.
Yeah.
You were the youngest at a time, the youngest in that group, and taking shit over.
Right.
We do think James is going to have a little of an outburst.
Yes.
But he's been doing a really good job.
He's been doing so good.
A small outburst wouldn't kill us.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
Great. And I mean, from a youngin'. How are you a youngin' rubbing elbows with Diana Ross?
But to be able to set yourself apart from that and be able to rebrand yourself Off the Wall is big.
It's big.
It's big. Yes, people were expecting it. People wanted to see you grow and stuff. But like to be able to pull Off the Wall off is crazy.
And he was working with a lot of the top people at that time. Yep. And then he had a whole bunch. I don't know. He just had a lot of successful people behind him.
Yeah.
But also he was a successful person himself so early. Like, super early.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen little TikToks and tweets of him just messing around in the studio trying to find a certain note or trying to find a certain chorus. And it's just like, not you LOLing until you get it right.
Yep.
People had writers in the studio. This is the hook. This is the chorus.
Right.
Mike said, I'll figure it out myself.
I will figure it out. But he also had a lot of help too. Off the Wall, I want to say Smokey was behind that.
I want to say Stevie had something to do with it too.
Yeah, had something to do with it. He had a lot of good influence.
He did.
He also came up, and that's a timing thing too, because during that time there were some artists.
Yeah, there were.
There were some artists in the productions.
And let's not even talk about like the Motown era.
The Motown era, there were some artists. He was around geniuses at the time. He was influenced by geniuses who had hard work ethics, who like it was a very good soil to plant that Michael Jackson seed.
Joe Jackson,
pressure.
You not about to just do. You ain't about to play around with this shit.
No,
we gonna do it, and we gonna do it.
We gonna do it right.
Okay,
on a Jackson name.
Random fact. Did you know Quincy Jones was producer on Off the Wall?
Quincy Jones was the name I was thinking of.
They were really,
thank you, Barry.
Yeah, they were really close.
Yes, Quincy Jones was definitely the name I was thinking of.
Yeah, yes. Quincy, he backed a lot of people now.
Yeah,
Quincy, okay.
Quincy did the thing.
He did the thing. Sorry about that, y'all. We had to pay a couple bills. I've always wanted to be a host.
Cash App below. Cash App tag.
And
we'll put it up.
I guess this is a great time to say, please like, subscribe, and follow.
Yes. Our tag is at Podcast Babes with an S.
Playlist.
Oh,
cut that part out.
Nope.
Let's try it again. Our tags are at Playlist Babes.
Yes.
With an S for sexy.
Only an S on Babes. Playlist.
Playlist Babes. Mm-hmm. And we try to get that same tag for everything. And it's been working out so far. So hold on, let me put the Telfeezy up. Yeah.
Also, Telfar.
Telfar.
Hey.
Pew, pew, pew.
We love you. All
James
of us
loves
here.
you. We all love
We
you.
love you. So if you see this and you want to be like, let me hit up them podcast babe bitches, please.
We would love that.
I would love that.
You'll see
Playlist
our
babes.
collection.
What I say?
Podcast babes. This is our first day. It's our first day out here.
We've said playlist babes forever. So I
Forever.
don't know why we're saying podcast
Podcast
right
babes.
now.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Playlist babes. Playlist babes.
That's us.
Because we want to make you a playlist.
We
Anyhow.
would love to make you a playlist.
Yes. Also check out our Spotify. Our Spotify is up under Playlist Babes. You can definitely
Yes.
look up. Each episode's going to have a playlist. So definitely.
Maybe that can be our thing. Like we could pick a fan of the week, like when the fans start fanning.
Yeah.
And you can just give us your vibe and we can make
Yeah.
you a playlist.
We can make you a playlist, or we can share your playlist because we love making
We
them.
love playlists around here.
And we definitely want to show you guys how to make a playlist. If you're not, James, you about to get locked up.
We have people messing things up. It's fine.
Yeah, it's okay. So we just stopped at Beyonce. We're continuing with her Dangerously in Love.
Amazing debut.
Only reason she wasn't on our list is because
He's drinking your Red Bull.
move. Sorry, don't do that. We don't condone hitting dogs, James. Anywho,
No dogs got hurt in the process of
none.
this filming.
Not even James Brown.
Okay.
The only reason we didn't put back up.
Yeah.
We stopped at Beyonce.
Dangerously in Love.
Dangerously in Love. The only reason why she's not in our initial list is because she came from Destiny's Child,
She
as
did.
you guys obviously know.
Yeah, had a lot of
Unless
followers.
you lived underneath a rock, which
You weren't.
you weren't. And yeah, Dangerously in Love, heavy hitters on the album.
Heavy hitters.
Crazy in Love, Naughty
Yeah.
Girl, Baby Boy, like Me, Myself, and I.
Oh, crazy.
Crazy.
One that wasn't a single that went crazy is Sans.
Yes. Side note about Me, Myself, and I know my mom was pissed at my dad one time because her Dell laptop password was Me, Myself, and I. And I was like,
weak. The
why did that
password is
jump?
crazy.
I literally, her password was Me, Myself, and I. I was like,
Because ain't nobody getting on this bitch but me.
myself and,
And
I.
I.
I was like, what is she going through?
Oh, she was going through
that was
it.
grown up business.
I'm about to say, y'all would work. Yeah, y'all.
What's tea?
Was it still just you? There's three of them.
There's three of us, yes.
Was it still just you?
It was
or?
all three of us at that time.
Oh, she was going through it.
She was going through it.
She
I was
was
like,
going
was
through
was
it.
it us or was it my dad? Like, why are you so upset that's your
I mean,
password?
why limit it there?
Was that
It might have
your
been.
anthem?
It might have been all y'all niggas for real.
So yeah, crazy. But yes, Dangerously in Love, great album.
Amazing
great
album.
debut from Destiny Child. Be able to break out from a group and be able to jump. Like
a lot of people
shit
were
like
talking
that.
shit about her before the album came out.
Yes.
Trying to say, did you see that? They were trying to say she's no Ashanti.
Yes. Not Ashanti Aaliyah.
It was Ashanti.
Ashanti?
It was Ashanti.
Really?
Ashanti was pretty big during that time.
Okay.
And it was she's no Ashanti.
Right.
Cute.
Cute.
I'm not though.
I'm not. I'm gonna show y'all.
Y'all were absolutely correct.
James. Thank you.
Our mascot is being a little needy. He
Yeah.
wants camera time. It's fine.
He wants it so bad.
It's okay.
But yeah, not me, myself, and I'm weak. Dangerously in Love, banger. Very good way to start your career as
Great way.
I think also was a blueprint for a lot of people leaving groups
Is she
to
had-
start their own.
She had some good producers behind her as well.
Yes,
'Cause
yes.
Matthew won't play.
Missy Elliott was on this album. Jay-Z was on this album. Big Boy was on this album. Oh my God, Outkast. Oh my gosh, I love Outkast. But yes,
Heavy hitters.
heavy hitters. Next,
JT.
Justin Timberlake.
Listen, if there is a white man
White.
that we love, it is Mr. Timberlake.
It's Mr. Timberlake.
We just watched his Tiny Desk yesterday.
Yes.
Amazing.
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 Another one we couldn't put on the list because he was coming from NSYNC.
He was coming from NSYNC, the
Technically.
breakout artist of NSYNC.
Yes. And Justin Timberlake knew what he was doing because he surrounded himself by Negroes.
He did.
Justified was literally my first CD.
Oh, that's cute.
My first CD. I got a CD player for
That's a really
Christmas and I
cute-
got Justified.
That's a first cute CD.
Yes.
I love that.
Wore it out.
Yeah. It was a great.
It's a great album.
First of all, you working with Pharrell when he was like just becoming Pharrell the producer.
Right.
I don't think he was just becoming. I think he was producing for a while.
Yes.
But still, like having Pharrell on your debut album was crazy.
Crazy. Justin Timberlake came out in 2002 with Justified. Amazing. Pharrell, Timberland was the second album, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But first album, let's see, we had Senorita. Was that Cry Me a River?
No, that's the next one. Let me look up what Justin Timberlake's first. I should know it by heart.
I know, me too. I know it's Senorita. I know it's Rock Your Body for sure.
Senorita, Like I Love You.
Like I Love You.
Cry Me a River was on Justified. Yes, you're right. Let me see what else are the big ones. Yeah, so Senorita, Like I Love You, Cry Me a River, Rock Your Body, Nothing Else is one of my favorite ones. But I think those are the big ones that were on this album. But that was just like a breakout moment for like boy pop bands and just like people going solo, people like doing the damn thing.
And he was the solo like boy band breakout artist, I feel like. But also another one from that album that's not a single that I absolutely love, Take It From Here.
Yes.
What a beautiful love song.
Yes.
Because yes, he was with the Negroes making Negro pop music.
Yeah.
But he also had some beautiful ballads on there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. We love Justin Timberlake in this house.
We love Justin Timberlake.
Amazing. My next, which is like, okay. So we have to be a little transparent here because most of the people that we named for this episode was very pop and R&B.
Yeah.
And we have a very loyal fan. Should we give a shout out now?
I guess.
We have a very loyal fan.
Yeah.
Who is your brother?
Yes. Austin.
Yes. Austin, we love you. You be on our neck.
On our neck.
All the time. We had mostly R&B and pop, and he said, "How dare you, whores?
How dare
you are missing out?
You trifling whores.
Missing a lot of hip hop debuts.
We are."
And he wasn't wrong.
He was not.
Can we take a quick pause? Because I feel like James is doing something he isn't supposed to be doing.
James.
I'm gonna say you can't leave the bathroom door open with him. No, he loves being into anything.
Yeah, the trash. Thank you.
Okay. One of my faves.
One of your faves, yes.
And thank you, Austin.
Thank you, Austin.
I won't say politely, but for the podcast, politely letting us know that we fucking up.
Yeah.
By not having some hip hop debuts on here.
Come here, James.
And my debut, or, whatever, Mr. Aubrey Drake Graham.
Yes. I do want to point out Austin and Cameron said something, but Austin really put his neck on me. But
thank you.
Aubrey, yes, we missed out on him.
We did.
He did not fit our criteria technically because he had Degrassi and he had mixtapes.
He had hella
mixtapes. I do not think that it was out the mud, out the grind. I mean, he was still like, but the debut, like we were like, okay.
Yeah.
And he technically doesn't fit our stance, even though like it was very much a surprise that Aubrey was rapping.
I don't know because, okay, listen, for those of y'all who are just meeting us, this love for Drake for me goes back a very long time. Okay?
Yeah.
I was a Degrassi girl growing up. So once I found out like this Canadian man from Degrassi is making music with Trey Songz and Lil Wayne, hold the hell up because I need to hear it. He was very much a favorite on that show. But also he had like a little rap career on the show.
Yes.
Like on the show, he also wanted to be a rapper.
Yeah.
Very cute. Very cute. You're making me so nervous.
He'll be all right.
And when he dropped that debut album, it was everywhere.
It was everywhere.
I definitely do remember this because it was during the summertime.
Yes.
This was when I want to say I was in 8th grade.
Set the scene.
Yes. This was the summer getting out of 8th grade, going into 9th grade. I was taking driver's ed, hanging out with one of my homegirls. We going to driver's ed together. After driver's ed, I'm calling up my sister's homegirls who drive, like, we need to go to the mall because this album just dropped and I need it. And what did we do? Please, somebody take this girl to the mall so she can shut the fuck up about this album.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
And it was just really big for me.
This was over. This was, for you guys don't know, it was over. This was fancy. This was unforgettable. This was Miss Me. This was Find Your Love. This was Thank Me Now. These are like heavy hitters.
Bangers.
These were bangers in 2010. This was a moment for the summer, for the vibe. It was a lot. It was...
Bangers.
And Drake was everywhere at that point. And then we're like, okay, Young Money is here.
And he also had a lot of people on the album. Alicia Keys, he had Jay-Z, Wayne was on that album, Nicki was on that album. Like, this is coming out swinging.
It's coming out freaking swinging.
Anyway,
it was a good album.
It was a
great start of his career. Literally could not put him on there because of our criteria.
Yeah.
But
and
we had to shut up. We're like, okay.
This is gonna be so controversial, and I love it because a lot of people like to say, "What's the album after Thank Me Later?" That a lot of people like to say is his best album.
I think that's his best album. I know what you're talking about. The one where he's sitting.
Yeah, Take Care.
Take Care. I think that's my favorite Drake album.
Everybody likes to say that is his best album, and it is not.
Yeah.
Listen, I love me some Take Care. Thank Me Later is this man's best album.
Yeah, we're gonna have to just disagree on that one.
Thank Me Later is this man's best album.
Take Care is definitely better.
You know what? Actually, I'm about to look up the track list
of Take Care
of Thank Me Later.
I just said it. It's not beating It's not beating Take Care though.
It is.
I'm sorry, girl. I'm sorry.
You know what? Honestly, we can do a versus with this shit for real.
We can really do a versus on that. But Take Care is taking it. I'm sorry.
Thank Me Later. Fireworks with Alicia Keys. Crazy. Show Me a Good Time. Show me a good time.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, Fancy. Oh, you fancy, huh?
Yeah, I agree.
Don't do that.
These are good.
You know what? We missing one. Shut It Down with The Dream.
Okay, but for Take Care, you're talking headlines, Crew Love, Take Care, Marvin's Room.
Okay.
We're talking Make Me Proud, Lord Knows. Let me see. I'm listing all of them right now, but Hell Yeah, Fucking Right, Practice, I Can Tell.
Practice was a good one.
The Motto, like, come on.
These are big stars.
Those were big hits for
These
that.
These are big stars.
I feel like people were like,
I think that album did commercially great.
Yeah.
But I think the real success is in Thank Me Later.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on this one, love.
We're just going to have to.
This is not going to go anywhere.
Because, and I don't care I want y'all to argue with me.
Take Care is definitely...
It's not.
Taking the cake. But but his album, for a first debut album, it's a good first debut album.
It was great. I loved it so much.
Okay.
I just want to say... Nothing Was the Same was probably the best.
Okay, we didn't ask for your opinion.
Bernie.
Simply put, we did not ask for
it. Okay.
Next, anywho. We did not put on this list that I think we should mention Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday.
Ooh. She also wouldn't fit our criteria because she did have a lot of mixtapes. Yep.
We really almost made it.
We did.
We really almost made it.
I mean, but you know what? I guess we got to give it to him because we are right at the end.
Yeah.
Come
James.
here. Sit.
Oh. This is the first episode, y'all.
It's the first episode, but
she had a lot of
Nicki Minaj, Pink Friday.
Yeah.
Mixtapes, a lot of stuff going on.
It was.
Personally, yeah.
And she made a splash, too.
She made a splash.
One, because she was fucking weird.
Yeah.
You're fucking weird.
Yeah.
Very much Lady Gaga.
Before
drama.
Yeah.
But you know what? Those drama girlies, they be the ones.
Theater.
Yeah, thank you. They be the ones.
They're, But yeah, Pink Friday definitely made a splash. I forgot that we should, speaking of Young Money, that's why I was like, we can't not say Nicki Minaj. It's Pink Friday, especially because she remade it.
Yeah.
Remade it and...
added to it, I guess.
Yeah.
And I didn't talk about this, and I'm so sorry for just adding some shit in. One of my personal honorable mentions would be Cole.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But I'm also biased. We're
very
from
North Carolina.
2-6 in this house.
Yes.
Okay. And his first song, I guess the first song that really made it was on a Jay-Z album.
Yeah.
A Star Is Born.
Yes.
And it's just like, hold on, not you on a Jay-Z album. We know you got signed to him, but he co-signing you for real. And then he dropped a sideline story. And let me tell you, the newspapers in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the radio stations, okay?
Loved it.
The signs.
Loved it.
Everywhere. We
It was a
loved
big deal.
it. It was a
big
great
deal.
album.
Yeah.
I don't know how great it did commercially. Fact checker, can you check where it debuted on the charts? Amazing in my house.
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
Crazy in my house.
Last one we gotta mention. Kanye West. I know we're mentioning a lot of controversial people, but
We
the
are.
people that we grew up are very controversial
They're a
now,
little
and we can't help
controversial.
that. But
Sorry.
they made a big impact, and they changed how the internet and the music industry works now. I'm sorry,
Yes,
Kanye
fact checker.
West.
So for J. Cole's album, The Sideline Story, it did 218,000 copies first week.
Not
Yeah.
bad.
And as of December 2016, it sold 855,000.
Okay.
So it's a certified platinum album.
Okay.
Period.
Period.
Love that for you, Jermaine.
Love that for you. And we're going to Dreamville, as I said earlier.
Of
so we're
course.
really excited. We're very big J. Cole fans.
We are.
Kanye West. Back to Kanye West. College Dropout.
Amazing album.
Wow.
Amazing album.
Perfect.
And
no flaws.
I will admit, like I said, I followed a lot of what my sister was listening to.
Yes.
And she wasn't that big into hip hop. So I kind of had to discover this album by myself.
And I love that though, because I also discovered this album by myself.
Amazing. The skits,
Yeah.
the overall LOL of it. Oh my gosh.
Yes, and the radio appeal to it because it had All Falls Down, has the Jesus Walks, it has the workout plan, slow
workout
jams
plan.
with Jamie Foxx.
Now listen, that song right there,
Still bumps.
that's a
Still
great song
bumps.
to put on your first album.
Great. Through the Wire.
That was his breakout song, wasn't it?
I think it's one of the singles on there.
Yeah, that was crazy. And not only we know that you really want to make it because why are you rapping with your jaw wired shut? You want this.
Yes, Kanye doesn't technically fit our thing because he was producing and he had a name
He had
out
a
there.
really great
People didn't want him to
following from
rap. Did you watch
producing.
his documentary? I did not watch the
I
documentary.
didn't finish all of it.
I need to watch it.
Yeah.
I heard it's really good. My brothers are obsessed with it. They
Of course.
said they've seen it
All
a
the
couple
men are.
times.
Yeah. Fact checker, did you finish it?
I loved it.
Of
You
course you
loved
did.
it? Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of men do love it. But I
Yeah.
think it's just like it's a good from the mud story, very
Yeah.
like
And
keep
it's-
doing it over and over again. Like fuck what everyone thinks about you. Believe in yourself.
I think it's also
We
a
love
great,
that you want to be in this podcast
Yeah,
so
we
damn
do.
bad.
I think it's also a great story of being delusional can work.
Yeah.
Because this man was very much like, I know I'm the shit.
Yeah.
I know I
When are
make
you
great
guys gonna
beats.
see it? Duh.
I don't need y'all's cosign. I don't need y'all to let me know anything.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to lock myself in this motherfucking room and we're gonna make these beats.
We're gonna
And
figure
we're
it
gonna
out.
make it out of motherfucking Chicago.
Yeah.
Or I feel like he was in Paris by then. Didn't his mom teach somewhere overseas?
I don't know.
I know his mom was a professor.
All right, let's film this final thoughts.
Final thoughts.
real quick.
Yeah.
PR plan to a good debut. I just think that like you need to have a plan for your debut.
You should for sure have a plan. And I think it needs to go with your personality.
Yeah.
Like whoever you're trying to be as an artist, it needs to go for that. Don't set your artist up for all these interviews and she's Summer Walker.
They're not ready.
Don't do that.
And then I feel like nowadays you do not have to find a specific plan. Like,
Yeah.
you don't have to follow like a standard procedure, standard script. You could do it however way you want to.
Yeah.
And that could fit your personality. You don't have to tell us that honestly, you don't have to tell us that you have social anxiety. You could be just mysterious. People
Facts,
eat
we
that
love
up.
mysterious shit. And
Yeah.
then I think a lot of other ways where people are present without being super present.
Yeah.
Like I like the way Tizo Touchdown does his shit.
Yeah.
It's silly, it's goofy, and it's sticky notes.
Yeah.
I love
Sticky
that.
notes. A lot of nowadays, especially with the short clips, you could do like just like personal, like it doesn't have to have all this production and stuff. Just
Yeah.
like, you know, of your own, you jamming to your own song.
Yeah.
Just like
People love that.
people love that. And plus people love things that they can recreate themselves too. So
True.
you can obviously do that too.
Right.
Also, the next point I was going to make was just the use of social media. It's different now
Mm-hmm.
with how things are debuted in general. Things are spread out a lot faster.
Yeah.
It's not word of mouth anymore. It's not radio play. It's literally post on social media. Social media following does matter, unfortunately.
It does.
Fortunately, but unfortunately
It
to people
does.
in their debuts, especially breaking out. So being able to break that algorithm and get things on your side is definitely
Facts.
going to be...
Or even not even break the algorithm, but just work yourself in there.
Yeah.
Which I feel like can be difficult as well.
Yeah, and still remaining to be yourself. But people really like, it sounds corny, but people genuinely like when people are themselves.
Let me tell you, Sexy Red,
Yes.
obsessed with her.
Obsessed with her.
All the
No
shenanigans.
explanations, no nothing. She just herself.
Herself.
And it's so funny because people put different things onto her, but like, she
And I
doesn't
also
care.
think it's a LOL for her.
Yeah.
I'm getting money. I don't care what y'all talking
I
about.
don't care what y'all talk about. I got this red hair.
Me and my kids and my baby daddies.
Big one.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Period.
Singles versus albums. I think that's also a difference. I think a lot of artists in general can make singles, but not make an album.
Yeah. And I also
And-
think it has a lot to do with how fast singles move.
Yeah.
Because you can release a single and it goes crazy on TikTok.
Yeah.
And people think that means something, which it could mean something, or it could also be just a little funky little beat that I can hit a 1-2 with.
Yeah. Also, it's easier to get lucky with a single.
Mm-hmm.
There's people like nowadays, especially we're gonna do an episode on samples because there's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
You can get a lot of traction, a lot of play out of a single, especially with like the social media use.
Facts.
But you can't do it 8 more times to make an album.
Yeah. And I think sometimes it sucks for both because viral can be a really great thing or a really bad thing.
Yeah.
And it just makes me think about Steve Lacy
Yeah.
with was it the one I wish I knew you?
Yeah.
I don't think that was the song though, because there was a song where he was in a concert.
Bad Habits.
And I don't know if it was that song though, because there was a video of him at a concert, and it's one of the songs that went really viral.
Mm-hmm.
And he's at the concert, he's singing, and people only sung that maybe those 2 bars, and they didn't know anything else.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? He had a really hard time on tour, and I remember that because of that main reason. Y'all only know 1 song off my whole fucking album. Why
Yeah.
are you here?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still getting these ticket sales.
Yeah.
Why are y'all here? This makes it boring for me. I want to say he walked off stage a couple times.
I can imagine so.
Yeah, that's lame. Listen to
Yeah.
my whole shit, not the moment.
Also, I don't think that artists are the full problem. It's definitely the audiences
can
in
be.
general. Our attention span, I'm saying our because it's like a lot of people, if you have a phone and you have
Yeah.
any social media, your attention span is basically in half compared to like 5 years
true.
ago, if not worse. I try my best to listen to albums all the way through the first time I listen
Yeah.
to an album. I've always been like that because I just like to listen to like, okay, what is this creation that someone made for us, you
Yeah.
know? But does most of the majority of people have that same thought process? Do they listen to albums? I know a lot of people who do not listen to albums.
No.
And I just found that out a couple years ago. And as soon
It's
as
a
I asked
thing.
one person, I just started asking everybody, like, do you listen to albums? Do you listen to music like all the
It's a
way through?
thing.
And people do not.
Our fact checker has walked out the room so I can talk a little shit.
Yeah.
Our fact checker does not listen to albums
All the way through.
He will listen to a song and let it play for maybe 10 seconds.
That's crazy.
And change it. I don't like the vibe.
No.
You don't even have the vibe yet.
And you know what? I have been guilty of that.
I hate it.
But not if I'm listening to an album. If I sit down and
Yeah.
listening to an album, I will give the album
I
its
have to
full
listen to it all the way through.
all the way through. And I
Yeah.
might not even like your album the first listen.
Yeah.
Or the second listen.
Yeah, I have
But
to
damn
go
it,
a
the
couple
third
times.
listen,
I do
I
have to do
probably,
it a couple
because I
times.
will admit, Blonde, somewhere in here,
Right,
did
yeah.
not like it the first listen.
It was hard. I
It was
remember
hard.
you not
I
liking
was
it the
very
first
upset.
time.
And it was like one of those things that I really wanted to like it, but I also had a certain mindset for it. And obviously that's another person we left off.
Yeah.
Channel Orange, Frank
Yeah,
Ocean.
that
He
was
did
a
have a
good one.
mixtape drop that went really big, so probably it's
And
kind
he
of on the
was part
border.
of
And
Odd
he was
Future.
the third part of Odd Future, so never
Yeah,
mind.
yeah.
But yeah, Blonde, the first listen, sadly.
I remember, this is also when we were still in college together. I remember when it dropped
Ah,
and you were so upset.
I was
And
so upset.
the first song, I don't think I was
Nike.
listening to it in my headphones. I think I was listening to it out loud. And I remember you screaming or you texted me like, what the fuck is this?
Yes,
You
'cause it
were
was-
mad because it wasn't his voice.
It was heavily synthesized. And then I feel like the other album dropped before this album dropped, Blonde, there was another album, I forgot the name of it. Fat Checkers, Missing in Action.
Missing in Action is fine.
And that album was heavily synthesized. So listening to Nike and it started, I was just like, oh my God, what is gonna happen? And I ended up, that's one of my favorite albums though. Blonde is one of my favorite albums.
Was it, oh no, I'm only seeing
It was dropped on
samples.
Apple because it was like a situation where he like was stuck in his label and then he gave them an album and then dropped Blonde on his own.
Oh, was that the one where it was like a visual album?
Yeah, it was a visual
I
album
remember
of him making staircases. It was, anyway.
Yep, I remember that.
But yeah, that was just a lot.
Yeah.
And then, and then what makes a good album for you? Like no skips. Like what is it doing
I
for
feel
you?
like it really needs to flow for me.
Yeah.
I am not one of the girls who likes a sad ballad, a shake your ass ballad, and then a gospel song.
Yeah.
I need it to flow.
Storyline?
Yeah.
Okay.
I love a good storyline. If we're doing like rappers, I mean even singers too, I love a good story. So like one of my favorite rappers who tells a good story is like T Grizzly.
Okay, yes.
I love following stories in a rap, in an album, in a whatever.
Yeah.
You need great beats.
Yes.
Please don't skimp on them producers, y'all.
And please pay your producers.
Oh my goodness, pay these people.
Pay these people.
What y'all gonna do without them? Acapella?
Sound crazy.
Anyway, and I think you need a great team behind you.
Yeah.
That can tell you what'll work and what won't.
Yeah.
Now sometimes you can't listen to them because I've heard of a lot of songs that people thought were gonna be terrible really made it.
Yeah.
But I think you need those great people behind you who are either like take a chance or maybe wait for this one.
Yeah.
But a great team is very much needed.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah.
I think that you should just have a idea in mind and see the idea all the way through, and you can play with the
Please
different.
play with it.
Yeah, and like think outside the box and stuff like that, but still kind of stick to an idea. And sometimes I can't think of I can't think. Like
There.
because you needed an album, you make a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
Take your time.
Take your time.
But don't be a perfectionist about it. I mean, who
Don't
am
take
I?
too much.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm not an artist in
Right.
any fame, like any section
But
of my life.
are consumers.
We're consumers
Yeah.
who love art,
Right.
and we vouch for artists, and we want you to do it right. We wanted to do it, make it yourself, and like do it worst.
Yeah.
Because I know you have a lot of people in your ear, especially when you're at that place where you're about to break. Okay.
Yeah.
So heavy rotation. So this section of our podcast, we're gonna just list a song that we have on heavy rotation that we want to suggest to you.
Yes. Shall I go first?
You can go first.
Well, let me tell you. Also in this house, I know I've told y'all a lot of people who we are big fans of.
Yes.
Miss Sexy Red.
Yes.
I can't get enough of her.
Yes.
We love her in this
We
house.
love her in this house.
So my newest single of the week will be "Get It Sexy,"
Get it sexy.
which
Get it
maybe
sexy.
2 hours before we started recording this, all of us found out that she is number 1 on the Apple charts
Pew, pew, pew.
with "Get It Sexy" after teasing us for like a week and a half.
Yes.
Great song,
Definitely a song you can listen to on repeat.
great vibe. Oh, let me tell you, on the way here, we stay about an hour and a half away from each other.
Yes.
This is accidental. My Spotify played that song about
Your
6
Spotify
times.
played the songs.
It did.
You
It
didn't
played
stop
the
it.
song. That wasn't my blessing. It played the song.
That wasn't my blessing. It's crazy.
It played the song like 6 times.
Yeah.
And every time I try to change it, here it go again. And who am I?
Who am I?
Who am I? Like, nah,
Who
I can't.
am
I gotta listen to
I?
it again.
No, that's a good party song. Like
It's a great
good,
song. Once again, we are going to Dreamville, and she's gonna be there. And I have
Yes.
been talking this up for a good 2 months now that she will be there. She dropped the baby. Like, we ready to get outside, and I'm very excited to see her.
Yeah.
Super excited.
And then mine, I was just accidentally played it because I was trying to look up who else was on it. Is Tizo Touchdown, who is someone else we mentioned. He just dropped an album. Great album.
We love him.
Great album. Another honorable mention for his first debut album.
Great album.
That's a very good
I
album.
don't think that was his first album.
I think it is his first. It's his debut album.
Oh. He's just very known and very popular.
Very known, very popular.
Okay.
Very working with a lot of different artists.
I love that.
Travis Scott, Tyler the Creator. Just and getting a lot of shout outs from a lot of people like Andre 3003 Stacks My Baby Daddy. Hey babe.
He does. That is his first.
It's his first album.
Yeah, he has a lot of singles. Though.
A lot of singles.
That's beautiful.
First studio album. I don't know who he signed to, but my song.
I just looked this up. He signed to RCA.
RCA. Okay, cool.
Right.
First, my heavy rotation song is Out of Respect. I do not know who the rapper is on this. Is there another rapper on this song?
I think it's just him.
Who's the other guy? I think there's another guy on the song.
Out of Respect?
Yeah.
Just says him.
Okay. Well, yes. I thought there was another voice. Maybe he just changes his voice. Love that song. I've listened to it on repeat.
We love a shit talking
his album though. His album's really good.
It's so good. It's different.
It's different.
But it's so good. I love he has a 2-parter in his songs. It's like first half rock, second half R&B.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that.
Obsessed.
I'm obsessed with that.
Lyricism. Lyrics are there.
Lyrics are so there. He's a screamer,
Beats
but I love
there.
that.
The voice is there.
The notes.
The notes are there.
They're there.
I can't wait to see him live. He's also going to be at Dreamville.
He's going to be at Dreamville, and we're so excited.
And we have tickets to go see him.
We do.
So excited
we
about that.
We are so excited.
But new upcoming artists, definitely keeping an eye out for him.
For sure. We're obsessed with him.
Super obsessed. Super obsessed. I've seen all the YouTube videos already. But yeah, I'm really excited. But thank you for
this is the end of our podcast. Our first debut episode.
Yeah.
Thank you for working with us through the kinks.
Through the kinks.
We had some kinks.
James Brown is the kink.
But you know what? He might be a continual kink.
He is, yeah.
Yeah.
We actually over filmed, so this is actually
it's our fault. Yeah, it is our fault. We got too excited. We also played ourselves saying 45 minutes though.
We did.
When we start talking about music, we really get into it.
We get into it. Mm-hmm. And that's not his fault because he was sitting so good for like an hour.
It's actually probably our fault, low-key.
It is. Yeah. It is.
He did really good.
But yeah, definitely join us for our next podcast.
Please.
I think our next one is going to be about playlists, right?
Yes,
we're going to make playlists.
Playlist Flex is the name of it.
Flex. We're going to just talk about how to make a good playlist.
Yes. What we consider a good playlist.
Yes. How to make a good playlist for your bae, your boo.
Whoever.
Maybe sad girl bop list. We have a sad girl bop list.
We have a sad girl bop list. We
get into it.
A how you get fired on your day off bop list.
Yes. I forgot about that one. A drive playlist with nice 7-minute songs.
Yes.
Push a love a girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We love a good playlist, hence the name.
We do. We do. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
We love you.
Love you.
Babes.
That's so cute. We love you, babes.
Should we still do the voicemail thing?
I think we should, but we have to figure it out.
Okay. Testing. 1, 2. Hi.
Leave your voicemail.
Leave my voicemail. Okay,
okay, so we're gonna do a thing where we'll edit the phone call and it's not like they don't pick up.
Hi, it's me, Brown Sugar. Hold on. Stop. Hey, it's me, your Brown Sugar. I made you a playlist. I just sent it to your phone.
Okay.
Record.
That was the last one.
Hey. My voice cracked. Hey, it's me, Brown Sugar. You're Brown Sugar. Ding. I just sent you a playlist to your phone. Listen to it. Tell me what you think. Call me back. Bye. All right, we're good. Roll the credits.
I don't know. Yours was cute.
Yeah.
I think mine will very much be a bitch, I called your motherfucking phone. That's how you do me, ho. I just sent you a playlist. Matter of fact, I'm not sending you a playlist because you got me fucked up.
Fucked up.
But I'm about to send you a couple songs to let you know how fucked up you got me. And if you want to turn that into a playlist, you do just that. Because I want you to
real
listen to
hard
it
to the lyrics.
back to back.
Back to back.
And call me the fuck back.
Pew.
Bye.
No love you.
No. Because why you ain't answering my fucking phone call?
All right.
Thank you for tuning in.
Roll the credits. All right.